You're about to outgrow the life they thought you'd be stuck in. Collective. Welcome to Once in the Blue Moon. I'm your favorite faces, melanated mystic, guided by spirit, always in divine timing. You didn't land here by accident, so let's tap in and see what these cards have for you today. Collective. This reading feels big, not just emotionally, not just spiritually, but physically too. Because the first thing Spirit highlighted for me was movement, expansion, and somebody getting ready to leave behind an old life entirely. And honestly, this feels connected to travel, relocation, opportunities overseas, or finally realizing your future may not exist where you currently are. Let's get into it. We start with this Three of Wands and the World card. Collective. This is global expansion energy. Some of y'all are literally being prepared to travel the world, move states or countries, work online or remotely, build international connections, or completely expand beyond the environment you've outgrown. And this spread feels like somebody whose spirit has already left the old chapter mentally, and now the physical reality is trying to catch up. Because the Three of Wands says you're no longer thinking small. You're starting to realize there's more out there for you. And paired with this World card, this is completion and expansion happening together. One cycle closes, another one opens wide. Some of y'all are not just changing jobs or relationships, you're changing your entire lifestyle. Then we got the Eight of Wands. Things are about to start moving fast. Like the last reading, your life is about to shift fast. Like, I'm gonna change this deck up because it's saying the same story, just a different way. So if you resonated with this one, you definitely gonna resonate with the last video I just did. But things are starting to move fast. Messages, opportunities, fast communication, quick decisions, travel plans, momentum after stagnation. This feels like things suddenly lining up after a period where nothing made sense. And honestly, somebody here is about to experience the kind of movement they prayed for while they were feeling stuck. Then comes the Three of Pentacles. This tells me collaboration and support matter heavily in this next chapter. Some of y'all are meant to work with others, build teams, connect with communities, or align with people who actually see your value. And this also feels career related. Your gifts are not meant to stay hidden in environments where you're overlooked. But Spirit pauses the reading with this Four of Cups. And this is important because while opportunities are opening, somebody is still emotionally focused on disappointment, rejection, or what didn't work out before. And Spirit is saying, this feels like fear or trust in new opportunities because in old emotional experiences. Don't miss your future because you're emotionally staring at your past. Then we get the Four of Wands. This is beautiful. This is stability, celebration, safe environments, community, home energy. And honestly, for some of y'all, this feels like finally finding where you belong. Not just surviving somewhere, but actually feeling aligned there. And this could absolutely connect to relocation again, finding your soul tribe, stable partnership, or creating a life that finally feels peaceful. Then we move into the Two of Wands. This is planning your vision, planning your next move, expansion, decision making. Somebody here is standing between staying in familiar territory or stepping into a much bigger life. And Spirit keeps repeating, your future is bigger than your current comfort zone. Then we close the outer spread with the Seven of Wands. Protection, boundaries, defending your vision. Because not everybody is going to understand your expansion season. Some people will project fear into your dreams because they are afraid to move. And Spirit is saying, stop explaining your vision to people committed to misunderstanding it. Protect your next chapter before it fully arrives. And collective, before we get into the center of the reading, if this message is resonating, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so these messages continue finding you exactly when you need them. Now, The center of the reading, because this is the emotional truth underneath this movement. The center of the cards are Judgment and the Five of Cups. This is awakening after disappointment. The Five of Cups, this shows grief, regret, sadness, emotional focus on loss or mourning what didn't happen the way you wanted it to. But Judgment says you being spiritually called out of that energy. Now, Spirit is asking how much longer are you going to let old disappointment define your future? Because somebody here has been emotionally attached to an expired version of their life. And while you were grieving with this Five of Cups, what ended, Spirit was preparing what's next. Judgment is a wake-up call. A realization that your life cannot stay paused forever because heartbreak, fear, or past failure. And honestly, this whole reading feels like somebody finally answering the call towards a much larger destiny. Now, the advice for Spirit that I'm getting is your next chapter requires movement, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and possibly physically. Do not shrink your future just because other people are comfortable where they are. You're being guided towards expansion for a reason. Let me see what's at the bottom of this deck because I'm curious. Oops, Temperance. This is your healing season. She almost done pouring that cup in her hand. She almost done filling it up. You're at the spot, the time where it's about to shift. This is healing. You've done your healing. She has one foot in and one foot out. And collective. Let me know, if fear wasn't stopping you, where in the world would you really want to go next? I know where I want to go. I ain't telling y'all. But have you ever felt spiritually called to leave behind an old environment and completely start over somewhere new? If you have, let me know. And if this reading resonated with you, go ahead and hit the like and follow and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.